Here's my wheatgrass. I've grown it for about a week now, and it's reached this height. I can chew on it. I definitely thin it out a little bit here and there. It's completely edible. I wouldn't recommend swallowing it though, but at least get the juices out by chewing it. How did I make this? Well, I soaked it for about 24 hours separately from this dirt in another jar, poured out the water just to clean them a little bit, then poured them into this amount of soil on this copper pan. It may be about an inch deep, but gave them some time, watered them maybe once, sometimes twice a day. It depends. It depends how dry it gets and how sunny it is out as well. Lately I've been able to put them outside, so this is partially due to this growth is partially due to the sun. A lot of times in the winter I'm left with growing them only inside, and you want a lot of sun. They grow best outside, but at least keep them in a good window, one where the sun shines through most of the day, and that's the best way to get them to grow at their maximum peak. Sun is very important. And to access the seeds, it's not too hard. You just go to the grocery store. Um, I have some regular seeds, and they're currently 99 cents a pound. So regular hard red wheat berry seeds are all you need. They're alive. When you go to the grocery store, you see them in the aisle. They're alive. They're actually living seeds that you can sprout like this. And you don't really need to juice them. That's not as important. A lot of people say you need to buy those $100 juicing machines, but when you're poor, you can't afford that. A lot of people are put off by the wheatgrass for the processing equipment that they think they need, but all you need are a pair of scissors, and you could just weed them, or if you grow a lot. I only have a tray of this. This is just a little tray. You just snip it and chew on it, and you're chewing the juices out, and then spit out that pulp. You don't need the pulp anymore. You don't want to swallow it. We don't have the capacity to digest it. And this is the first cutting. This would be the first cutting. This is the initial growth for my wheatgrass. Okay, and it's the sweetest taste. If you let them continue to grow, which I do, the second cutting won't be as sweet as the first. It's a decline in taste value. I'm not saying they taste great even on the first cutting. I like it. It's an acquired taste, but it is the sweetest on the first cut. The seed itself, it's a little risky. The seed itself, at about a little bit before this stage, is really super sweet. And but I used to chew them, but I stopped. I don't know. I thought I was maybe getting like infections or something. Maybe I was dying. I don't know. You have to be really cleanly about it, and that's really important. This is clean. I trust that this grass is clean. It's always been. I've never had problems with the grass by itself. But if you start getting into the dirt, actually what I was doing before the dirt. I was chewing the whole thing. I was putting it in a jar. That's the dirtiest method anybody could do. When I was initially trying to figure it out, just sprouting it in a jar, soaking it, rinsing it twice a day or so. It's dirty. You can't keep it clean, no matter how many times you soak it. It seems you really need dirt. Dirt is important. It's taken me along. I tried the cloth method. I tried the jar method. the dirt method is the best. It's it makes up for a lot of problems. And then just chewing on the grass by itself is the best way to go. I mean, a lot of people sprout it for bread. You could do that. I don't bother making bread. I just granola is as far as I go for complicated recipes. But yep, this is gonna need the sun. The sun's out right now. I gotta get it out back out into the sun. But anybody could do this, and it's great. It's a great health benefit. You oxygenate the blood. You get that vitamin K. You'll feel it depending on the dosage. But if you haven't had greens, if you don't eat greens enough, chewing on a few blades here and there can really do wonders for your health. Just your energy will pick up because it's a naturally sweet grass. So you're getting the sugars, but you're also getting that natural, those enzymes people talk a lot about that are really important to your health, to improving not only sustaining a healthy body, but enhancing a healthy body through the grass. So I don't know if you can see me so well through the grass. It's pretty thick. I'm gonna have to weed it down here in a little bit too. Um, so yeah, that's my wheatgrass. I can't even see my computer.